What is up, YouTubers? Let me get this phone situated here. Driving down the road trying to do this. I just kind of want to touch base with you on your tool bill or your non-payment of tools. And, I know there's some people out there that don't think that they don't need to pay their bill or whatever. I had a gentleman come to the shop looking for one of the guys that used to work for me, and he didn't really go into detail, and he didn't tell me, but I knew what it was because I had talked to one of the other guys that work in the complex, and he had said that, they had come down there also looking for him, and he knew for a fact that this gentleman owed some money to one of the tool vendors. And whether it's a Snap-on, Cornwell, Mac, Gear Wrench, pay your tool bills. It's aggravating to know that somebody got an item or a tool off a tool truck and then turned around, and because they got to hurting for money, rather than give it back to the person, they turn around and pawn it, sell it, whatever. If you owe money to that Snap-on guy or truck vendor, you really need to pay your bill, and or try to work something out with them. I know a lot of times that my tool man, he's willing to work it out to where he'll work with you on it, on the item or whatever, or if you have to give it back, that's fine. I would rather see you do that than stiff the guy. And these guys have a running ticket with you, and they're taking into consideration you're going to pay that bill. And if you get 4 or 5 people not paying their bills, it tends to wear on you. It tends to it costs you money. And everybody says, well, it's Snap-on that's hurting. No, Snap-on's not the one that hurts. It's the tool vendor. That's Snap-on credit, some of it, yeah, but most of the time Snap-on will get their money, whether it's out of the tool vendor or out of the guy that's has the franchise. The franchisee is the one that suffers. And that's one thing that I don't understand. We all have hard times in that, but you really need to take into consideration that guy is, he's there to make a living also. Excuse me. And if you stiff him on the item that you have, it just, to me, it don't make any sense. He'll work with you, and they're out there to help your local wrench turner, whatever it is. And they take a chance on some people, and some people take advantage of that. And I think this particular gentleman has done that. I don't, it's just one of them things that I don't understand. If that's owed to the truck vendor, then I feel he needs to get his money, and just don't be one of them people that avoids him to where he has to get somebody else involved to get his money. And that's what amazes me a lot with some of these people that tried to pull a fast one there. It's totally amazing how some of these people just want to just be dishonest. I'll put it that way. I don't understand. My Snap-on guy, my gear wrench guys are some of the best people around. If I tell them, hey, I'm kind of short this week, or I need, I'll give you this much amount, and then turn around and they don't do what they're told. If you tell them that you're going to pay them and then you don't, it just, I could see where they'd be totally upset. And that's what really amazes me with, somebody that's, if you owe that person, or if you are in debt to the Snap-on guys, please, or the tool truck guys, please pay your bill. Don't make it to where they gotta to be mean, or they gotta run you down, or send somebody out to get the money. And if I guess what I'm just trying to say, pay your bill. A lot of times I see it over and over. Some of these guys have to act to Congress to get it. And with this particular gentleman, I don't know if they're gonna charge him with something or what, but it just amazes me that he knew a couple times that, because I'd heard him say, tell somebody else that was here in the shop, well, I owe him money, I hope he don't come down here. And I said, if you know you owe that guy money, then man up and tell him, hey, I don't have the money, you want the item back, or can I work it out, can I, how can I do this? And don't just run and try to hide from the situation. And a lot of times I see that happening time and time again, that people will try to hide from paying their bill. And you made that bill, if you can, try to make it right. And I'm sure these guys will work with you. I've seen it, a lot of them, I've known Snap-on guys for years, and he'd say, well, I had to get that item back from him, because he didn't even try to pay his bill. And at least he's got some of them back. And I asked him, and he said there's a few that he's had to turn it over to somebody to collect the money. And like he said, it comes out of his pocket. It don't come out of Snap-on's pocket. Snap-on, that's they're not the ones that pay. Usually it's the guy that owns the franchise. And if he's trustworthy enough to let you have a running account, or just to pay cash, pay your bill on time. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And I'm kind of rambling this morning, but I just want to throw it out there. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a blessed day. And we will see you in the next video. God bless. And once again, be kind to one another.